turn that down. All right, so post office success. Did put her over in winter mode. It says information. Trunk open. It must be didn't get her closed down all the way, but she's driving all right. It's only 36 degrees, which is, you know, it's not below 20, so tires won't crack, but seems to be doing just fine. That's the second time we took her up to the post office. And the front cameras really do come in, although it's not, for some reason, this feature not available on a certain speed or in park. I personally don't get that. I don't know why it doesn't come out in park. I don't know if it's a safety feature, if it just doesn't, I don't know. Like, it only, you have to hit the button and it only comes on as you're moving forward, which is, oh, why wouldn't it come out when it's in park? I can't think of like a safety reason why it wouldn't. Train's loud. Well, apparently I did charge it up a little bit, got 7%. The light wasn't coming on until I actually clicked it over for the to charge up the camera. It only did it when it's under the dash for some reason, but as you can see, it's starting to get a little bit dark out and doing not really a late night, but local Goodwill stop. We've been stopping here the last couple times, and I haven't got it on video, I don't think, but we've been finding some pretty good stuff, I think. Found like a cosplay green dragon dagger, sells for like 40-50 bucks, and a bunch of other stuff. So even though this is the Goodwill, I said we haven't had good luck because I haven't really been restocking their shelves. Actually, I've been finding some decent stuff, I suppose. So nothing too exciting, but we still got one more Goodwill to go. Because I did find the Yeti controller. If you guys know anything about this, it's the big Fisher Price Yeti. You almost never find these controllers, but 50 cents. I didn't even really look it up yet, but I know it's either worth it or if you find the Yeti and combine them, 50 cents might as well. And by nothing exciting, I mean this thing. It's a freaking giant pogo stick. Fly harp. Holy cow. This thing is right
there. Second one.
Oh, that's heavy. That's a bid, 200 bucks. Is it 1200? Yeah, look for the model number. After this one's not new. Like that one was kind of brand new in box, but this one here is a little dirty. But 20 bucks. It's looking like we might be getting this. Might be kind of hard to ship it though, but might be a fun experiment.
Yeah. Testing out the pogo stick. Oh, emergency room. Here he goes.
Works. All right, we'll go ahead and pick her up. It is quite heavy, but I think it does come apart looking at the pictures. But there's only like 3 or 4 for sale on eBay. One's up for bids. It's already bid up to 200. So for 20 bucks, you know, if it was maybe in the $80 range, we might not, just because I don't really know too much about it. But it seems to be stout. 20 bucks. We'll figure it out. We're gonna buy it.
Just superintendent.
Alright, so just getting ready to leave, and an employee here that we've seen quite a bit at the other ones we usually could have a little chat with. We actually haven't seen him in quite a while, but I guess we did kind of stop coming. But came out, was like, let's go call you guys before you're about to leave. Nintendo games in box. I don't think they're probably not worth too much, but for 99 cents in the box with manuals, it's no brainer. Alright, I guess it was kind of a, not really a test. We're like, I don't even know if it's going to fit in the back of the car, as it was a slight joke. But I guess it has the little Targa top thing cut.
Joke no more.
Bam, fits perfectly. So, you know, that turned into, if that thing sells for at least $100 profit, 100 bucks, and I just looked up those 2 Super Nintendo games. 2 of them are about 50 to 60 bucks, or the one's 50 to 60 used. There's the listing for the one. See, they got 31, but these are complete in box, and that one's not. And then the other one is Robotron used 55 collectible. Some guy's trying to get 103, so it isn't that high. But Chessmaster is worthless. But a little quick stop turned into like $300 in profit. Good thing about eating at McDonald's close-up is at 11 o'clock, it's like, oh, you just mixed breakfast, but you did, because it's breakfast and lunch at the same time. It's breakfast all day. But we're gonna be heading off to just do a little bit thrifting, hit a couple more Walmarts, and that'll be kind of a continuation off the last footage. Although this time, as you can see, it's not all snowing and bad, at least not yet. We were gonna head down to Indy, but I don't know if we head down to or head back up to Grand Rapids or not. See, last time we headed up to Michigan, it turned into a worse kind of situation. But I think all that stuff's kind of over with at the moment. Or it's just gonna be kind of cold, and that's about it. But I guess we'll see where we're going. I'm for Rochester Walmart. Didn't find a single thing in that Goodwill, which is weird. Well, it's not weird, but last time we went in there, it's pretty good. That's pretty good stuff. But this Walmart here usually comes through for us. It's a little bit smaller one, as you can see. It's not like a huge supercenter type thing, so they usually don't have too much of a quantity of stuff, but a few good things here and there we pick up from here. Watch your step. Apparently it's an uneven sidewalk, which is even on the other side. It's coming back to me. This was that Walmart we picked up all those chargers. Actually, there's one right there. See, they even got a mark down to $11 now. When we bought them all except for the damaged packages, and obviously that one there is a little bit damaged. But I do think these things here are always a lot of money. And you see it's marked down to 20 bucks. But I think a lot of those packages are gonna be messed up. Maybe we'll scan some and see. Boxes are never in good condition. That's the most I've ever seen. They had like 6 of them, but it's just the boxes are all torn. It still look newish. Probably still could get it and sell them used and make a little bit of money. But that's all right. We're gonna go ahead and pass on them. Check out some action figures. All right, I guess that one's free. I picked up the package, went like this to scan it, and it flew right out. Looks like someone either clipped it or it broke. But it's the first thing for us. Well, I guess that was a twofer. I swear I didn't do that for some content. It just the same thing happened to the other yellow one. I was like, well, maybe I'll pick up the other yellow one and scan it. Flipped it over and it fell right out. Must be some kind of design flaw. The black and blue one was fine though. For as you know, in that last clip, that thing that fell out of the package. Guess if you find it, you should probably scan it. It's just a little hit for you. In the case of Goodwill number 2, Sony video camera. Although it sucks having to get people to come and open this thing up. There's electronics too. As you can see, I already kind of got a handful. But there's a few things you gotta look up. You gotta look this like weird Sony camera stand thing up. It looks like the stand was in there. There's a battery charger, and it's like 30 bucks, but it might be a band kit. It might be worth 30 bucks, I don't know. You can see another reseller in here too. He got out of his car real fast, popped out his phone when he walked in, but walked behind us, and I haven't seen him since. But there's decent good stuff that you can see. There's even a Sony Walkman CD player, which are not usually worth too much by themselves, but if they're only like $1 or $2, why not? You're at least going to get 20 out of it, if not just on eBay, because you don't usually need the headphones or power cord for that. The camera, which as you can see from the Meyer, we just got a couple bags of handful of bags here. They had a bunch of like some iHome stuff like that, like 50% off on clearance, but I think the cashier said they had 50% off all toy clearance Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I mean, we've been to a couple of Myers and we didn't know if they see any signs or anything, but wish we would have knew we went to a lot more Myers, because 50% off. Their clearance prices are usually pretty high. They're kind of like, $5 off is a clearance price for them. Usually Myers, but yeah, we would take 50% off that all day. So we're at our third Walmart, or second Walmart, I don't know, but finally hit a decent home run. Which the first one is one of those big Monster High dolls. We sold them for about 50, 55 or something like that on eBay. We've already sold like 3 or 4. That was only $4. And the next one is gonna be these things, as you can see. I won't show you the whole cart, but 20 bucks for all those. And I'll go ahead and scan one to see, so you can see it. If I can get a running scan here. Netgear might be one of those companies where you can't really sell on Amazon, but Netgear 95 PC, look at those reviews, 1,281. That's even used. New after fees, 103 bucks. So all those 20 and 103 means the first home run.
Right?
Yeah, that's the same one. Yeah.
2020 and 1987, 1987, 1987.
Right? Oh, they're all 20.
As you can see, sometimes, you know, when you try to leave Walmarts, you get stopped for an absurdly amount of time. I didn't even start recording when we when we stopped, and which is fine. I mean,
Well, it ain't fine.
it's not really fine when it took that, because it was taking a little while. That's why I didn't record, because, you know, you get stopped a lot at Walmart, especially when you're reselling and you buy a lot of stuff. I'm $20 items that we got like 15 of or whatever. But a lot of times they just stop, look at the receipt, like, oh, you're good. Sometimes we stop and they try to like say, oh, I don't see where you got these on your receipt. We got to point it out and be like, oh, it's right there. They're like, oh, okay, sorry, I didn't see it. And it's like, why did you stop us in the first place then? But that was an absurdly amount of time. Then he actually counted all the items. Then he was trying to write something on his little sticker thing. I mean, I'm not blaming the guy personally. It's not his fault. It's probably what they're trained to do and all that kind of stuff. But man, that took a long time. All right, so I ended up driving back home as it's getting a little bit dark out, because they're gonna take the car out for a little bit. It's still like in the 40s, so still a little bit warm. It's still a little bit cold here, but it's more warm closer to Ohio. And the tires are supposed to be here tomorrow, so hopefully they get here early enough where we can get it in and get them changed out.